So, hey everybody, it's me, Mariah. How are you? How are you faring? How are you holding up with everything that's going on? We're a month in, and I had to walk early today, see, because the weather is starting to get nice, and people are starting to walk the neighborhood in the afternoon. So, the early bird catches the worm for sure, because nobody was out this morning, and it was an awesome walk. It was peaceful. I have been thinking and pondering on a few things over the last few days, even this past week. And I want to say, from a real talk perspective, you have to be okay with the parts of the walk where you walk by yourself, when it's just you and God. Everybody isn't meant to go on the journey that you are on. Everybody can't go where you're going. It's natural to want people to be with you, to celebrate milestone moments with you. It's natural to, want people to participate in the celebrations, when God blesses you to do different things, or when He gifts you or blesses you with different things. We're human. We want to celebrate those and bless God for the people that can celebrate, the people that can enjoy what God is doing for you, and celebrate the highs with you. But at the end of the day, there are moments where you have to walk alone, and it's just you and God, and He wants to teach and show you different things, and He wants to bless you inwardly and outwardly in certain ways that only you can participate in. And I'm learning that, and I'm learning to be okay with that. I haven't always been okay with that. I was a person who felt like I needed not necessarily to be surrounded by people, but that I needed to have a sense of validation, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, or, that I needed people to celebrate with me. When God does stuff, you want everybody to be happy. And the truth of the matter is that only people in a certain place of security with themselves and with their walk with God can celebrate with you, can be happy for you, can be genuinely pleased and have joy when you are celebrating the things that God is doing for you. Um, and so I guess that's all I had today. I was walking, and um, I felt like, okay, I'm okay. I am okay. As a single woman, as a single mom, trying to do the things that I am trying to do, I have to be okay with those moments where I am walking by myself, where I am, not necessarily surrounded by a group of people, where I'm not, necessarily popular. It's okay. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm good with what God is doing in my life right now. I'm okay with the things that He's teaching and showing me. The process is not always comfortable. The process is not always easy, but the process is of His design nonetheless. And so I have to be okay with what He's doing, because I know it's for my betterment, it's for my good, and it's so that I can be a better, a more fine tuned vessel for His use at the end of the day. And so, with that, I just want to say, be okay with the walk, every part of the walk, not just the parts that are great, not just the parts that are, mountaintop moments, not just the parts of the walk where you're surrounded by a group of folks who are cheering you on. Because at the end of the day, if you're not your own cheerleader, all that cheering doesn't matter. And, who can be a bigger, better cheerleader than God to begin with? I mean, oh my goodness. God is, the ultimate, ride or die. He is the ultimate person to be in your corner. He's God, I mean, and He has the master plan. He designed the end from the beginning. And so I feel like it's okay to walk by yourself. And if you're okay with that, God says, my grace is sufficient. It's sufficient for everything. He is everything. And I feel that in my spirit so strong this morning that, everything you need is in Him. Everything you desire is in Him. He is a best friend. He is a comforter. He is strength. He is a strong tower. He is my sanity. I am finding so much peace in Him. And I love to walk with Him. I am learning to love this part of my walk with Him even in spite of everything. And I am so grateful to him for it. And so I hope and pray that you all have a blessed, wonderful week. Continue to look for the positives in all of this. There's some good stuff going on, and God wants us to be mindful and grateful of the good stuff, the positive stuff, not to focus on this foolishness and this crazy that's circulating. The enemy would have us to focus on all of that. So look for the silver lining. Be okay if you have to walk by yourself for a little while, because to be honest with you, you're not walking by yourself. You're just not surrounded by people. And God wants us to get to a place where we can focus on him and our walk with him. And many times in solitude and isolation is when he gets our attention, and he's able to bless us with ideas. He's able to bless us with understanding, revelation, and knowledge. It's not going to be, that you're always surrounded by people. And so in this time of stay at home and self quarantine and, spending time with God, begin to enjoy the walk for what it is, every stage of it, because this is the only life that you get. And all of it is a gift. Every last bit of it. I don't care what you're going through. Every last bit of this life is a gift. So until next time, have a great rest of the day.